Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah and we are a minimalist family who is living big with less. And today I am going to be talking all things minimalist wardrobe. So if clothes are a problem for you or you are trying to minimize your clothing in your wardrobe, this video is for you. So guys, I get so many comments from you guys telling me about the types of things that you struggle with, and right up there at the top of the list is clothes. And so today I am going through my walk-in wardrobe and I am going to completely give it a good clear out, a good reorganize, and I thought this is a great time for me not only to show you how I go through my wardrobe, but show you exactly what's in there, how I keep it organized, and what sort of things I do to make sure that I don't end up overwhelmed by clothes. Now, everyone is different. We all live in really different places and our lives need different things. So for me, I am a part-time working mom, but I work for myself so I can wear what I like. We live in a really tropical climate, and so right now we are in the middle of winter and it's like a cardigan is more than enough for most winter days here. So if you are in a climate where you have really extreme seasons, your wardrobe is going to look completely different to mine. But the things I'm going to show you today are things that you can do no matter what. So just bear in mind that my wardrobe is my entire 4 seasons. So I'm going to show you mine and my husband Caleb's wardrobe. We have a walk-in wardrobe, and I'm going to show you how we organize our clothes. But also, because my husband works from home and his office is in our bedroom, our walk-in wardrobe also acts as office storage, and it's also where I keep all of our camera gear for making YouTube videos. So when you have a space like this, whatever your wardrobe is, maybe it serves for storing seasonal clothes or storing home decor that you're not using, or whatever it looks like for you, I'm going to show how you can meld those two things together to make it work. You can totally sort and declutter your wardrobe just by going through it if everything is going to stay in the same place. However, because this time I was going to move things around in our wardrobe, I did decide to pull everything out. And one tip I have for you, if you are going to pull everything out, is start to sort it as you're bringing it out. You're already touching these items so you can quickly make decisions, and I would highly recommend in any sort of decluttering project that you have one pile that is specifically just for things you're going to keep, but where they live in a different location. One of my top tips for a minimalist wardrobe is 1, get rid of those numbers. I have not found someone who actually works well with limiting themselves to an exact number in their wardrobe. What's way more important is how much you're using all of your clothes and making sure that you have what you need and that you're letting go of those things that either don't fit or aren't your style. Following on from that, number 2 is get to know your style really, really well. You don't need to be a slave to fashion. What they say you need to wear is not necessarily what you like or what suits you. So by all means, if there is a trend that you love, buy those clothes if you're going to wear them. But I know my style really well. I know that high-cut skinny jeans are what my absolute go-to. I know I like black tops. I know I like tan. And so what I do is I make those the basis of my wardrobe and then I add to it from there. I love maxi dresses. I think they look so beautiful on so many women, but I also know that on me, I just look like I am drowning in a sea of fabric. I am very short, I am very petite, so for me, they are just not a good fit. So I will love them and appreciate them on those women who absolutely wear them to the max, but know that my style is personal to me, and so I buy for that.
Watch me.
As I'm bringing out my clothes, I'm also sorting them into categories. This is a great way of sort of seeing if I've got any gaps in my wardrobe, and also a way of me being able to make decisions on items I want to declutter. If I know I have a lot of singlet tops, that's a perfect opportunity for me to get my favorites out and let go of any that I'm not wearing on the regular. When it comes to folded clothes, one of the tips that I really find helpful is to make sure that I can see as much as possible without having to move anything. This makes it really easy to grab one item without having to disturb a whole pile. You can also see those items all the time, and so you're more likely to use them.
Slowly, but don't wait for too long. Just hold me. We're right where we belong. Don't know what you need, but I got what you want, babe.
Just a reminder that no matter what organization strategy you use for your drawers or your wardrobe, because these items are in high use, there's stuff coming in and going out all the time, they are going to need just a little bit of TLC, maybe once a month, where you can straighten up drawers, and this will make sure that whatever organization you're using will stay in place.
I want to believe, so keep on coming closer.
Now I'm just moving on to this top level in our wardrobe. Let's not even talk about how short I am and that I need a very large stool to reach this top level. But one of the things that I find particularly in this wardrobe is that this becomes a bit of a dumping ground, that if I take something off my kids or if I'm not sure where to put it, I will just chuck it up there. So it's a great idea to go through those sorts of places where you might dump stuff and make sure that everything is living in its correct home. I also have a present box up there, which I like to keep away from my kids. So that is tucked up in the back. And then I am working through all those other things that maybe I haven't touched in a while and sort of organizing them, making sure this is the best possible home for them. And if there is anything we no longer need, that not only leaves this wardrobe, but leaves our house as soon as possible.
We're running out of light. Time is changing day to night. Lines are fading out, and we're dancing in the park. Nothing's wrong with when I start, 'cause you look better in the dark. Oh, counting days, I made it.
I talk about this all the time, but decluttering is a constant journey. I have been a minimalist for like 8 years now, and I still am so surprised at the amount of stuff, whether it's clothes or knickknacks or things that you've moved on from, that I am able to declutter anytime I go through a space. So if you haven't touched a space in a while, I would so encourage you, give it a look over, see if there's anything else that can go, because it is far easier to declutter than to continue reorganizing all the time.
'Cause I will find the way on my own. Now life is happening and I don't wanna miss a thing. Letting go is not a sin. Oh, counting days, I made it through without someone like you. We're running out of light. Time is changing day to night. And you keep asking why. I'm out of control.
I really like to take the opportunity to give a space a good clean. If I've been in there decluttering or reorganizing, it just makes the space feel so much fresher and cleaner when I'm finished. And I also really like to make sure that everything gets put away, whether it's going to donation or whether I am just finding a new home for it elsewhere in my home, and making sure I complete the project in its entirety. I am so happy with how this turned out, as you can see from the before, which was not too bad but a little bit crazy, to the after, which I think just looks so much clearer and is going to be so much more functional.
No, not this time.
So guys, I am so ridiculously happy with how our wardrobe turned out. It is so crisp and clean, and because it's my bedroom, I am literally constantly looking at this wardrobe. So I'm walking into our bedroom and it's so calming for me to be able to see it all clean and tidy. I've also got the space really functional so that the things that we need to access all the time, and by moving our clothes, I was able to access way more of them so that those things are not getting pushed in the back and never worn. We can see everything we've got when we're deciding what we're going to wear for the day. It is going to be so much easier. With the top levels, we have really pared down what we have kept in here, and that's another big thing, is when you're looking at a space, particularly like your wardrobe, which is somewhere that is in your own private space, you want it to be really functional but also really calming. And so what I decided to do was anything that didn't need to be in there, I have rehomed elsewhere, and I've kept those things that we are using all the time there, because this is a high functioning space and I want it only things that belong in that prime location to live there. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed seeing me make over my closet and seeing a little bit about how I curate our wardrobe and what sort of things I keep and how I got to know my style. I can't wait for you guys to chat with me down in the comments, and what I would love to hear from you is what your style is. What are the things that you love? Share them with me down in those comments. I can't wait to hear from you down below.